Hey everybody, welcome to another Pro Acoustics Tech Talk. I'm Nathan, and today we're going to be talking about how to strip wire fast. It's a simple process to strip wire. Basically, involves removing the outside insulation and then basically stripping back the wire so you get the bare connectors. In order to do that, you're going to need your speaker wire. I have 18-2 speaker wire here. You're going to need some wire strippers and possibly a utility knife. So the first step is going to be we're going to have to basically prepare our speaker wire. We're going to have to figure out how long do we want the connections to be. Normally, if you're going into the back of the amplifier or into the speaker, we want to kind of try and keep that pretty slim, because the more bare wire we have exposed, or the longer the leads are, the more possible issues we may have. So using the outer jacket to protect it as much as possible, it's ideal to kind of keep that in mind and not just have a ton of wire stripped out. First things first is we're going to remove the outer sheath, either using the strippers or a knife. I prefer to use a knife. So I'm going to take out my utility knife. If you actually bend back the wire a little bit, you can put a little bit of strain there where you don't actually have to cut as deep. We want to be careful not to cut through the actual conductors themselves. And we're going to go all the way around with the utility knife, continuing to kind of bend that back like I mentioned. Slide it right off. You may have some insulation that we'll go ahead and cut off as well. And then I've got my two wires here pulled back. From there, I am going to take my wire strippers, which the wire strippers, if you look closely, are going to have numbers. And that number is going to correspond to the gauge of your conductor, of your wire inside the sheath. So I've got 18 gauge, so I'm going to find the number 18 on here. I am going to pull back, normally a ½ inch or so, depending on what this is going into. Find the 18, and I am going to grip down, and then I'm going to do a twist. That's a move I like to do to make sure that it basically scores all the way around. And then we pull. You'll see that the little red jacket came off, and now I've got some bare wire conductors here. That conductor can then go directly into the back of the Euro block or into the screw terminal on the amplifier. Sometimes we also have another step where we actually tin this with solder. It makes it a little bit sturdier, but for most applications, you don't necessarily have to do that. Or this is also the point where you might install a spade plug or something like that if you choose to do so to go into your amplifier. Really important step here, guys, is we want to make sure that all the wire strands are together, that we don't have any frayed or ones that are sticking out. I'm going to twist those. That makes it a little bit more easy to manage. Reason being, if those two touch, we get a little short, and then we have a big issue there. That's pretty much it. We have successfully stripped our wire, and now we are ready to install it wherever we need. Drop us a like, any comments down below, let us know you're watching, or if I can help with anything else. And until next time, guys, I'm Nathan. Take care.